What's up, guys? It's Alec Mac 111, and today I get this question asked more than anything in the world. Alec Mac, what kind of gun or gear or this or that should I use? I went and played Airsoft at Warden. It's a local field near me. It's about an hour and a half from Columbus, Ohio for the first time yesterday, and I'm going to show you what I wore to this op. So I was running at an open play, so I ran high caps. I'll show you, I'll kind of go over my gun first. This is obviously not something that a starter is going to start out with. This is a GMP Custom M4. It has a Spectre BDC MOSFET in there. It's got super cool paracord job up here, ZCI key mod, Mad Bull barrel. I'm going to do a video on this separately at some point, but it's got a lot of upgrades, needless to say, and it's super good, and I love this, and this is kind of my main gun. What I wore was a flight suit. This is one of the coolest things that I get to use. I love these just because we call them onesies on our team, and we just really like how they look. These are $40, and if your field requires some sort of camouflage, then this is what you can do. Just go quick and buy it. It's a full body thing, or you can get like Woodland, or if you can want to go multi-cam, it's a little bit more expensive. But Warden designates by tape, and I know a lot of fields in Cali designate by tape. I don't know how many other ones designate by tape, but I think that's kind of important. At open plays, that really helps because it's just like, all right, tape on two shoulders. That's great. I really liked how that worked because it was easy to identify friendly versus foe, and it was also awesome because I had some friends come with me that hadn't played a whole lot, and so they can just wear whatever they want. You can wear a t-shirt and shorts like I'm wearing now, but it's super hot outside, so I'm not putting this on because this thing is super hot. The helmet I wear is actually a pretty simple helmet. This is an Emerson. Now, I've done some upgrades to the insides with the straps and the pads and stuff, but it's just a standard Emerson helmet. How many planes are gonna go by my house in one day of filming? One of the Emerson helmets, this is actually a really cheap base helmet. I know a lot of guys that run like Team Wendy's or run real stuff, and I don't. I put in Team Wendy pads and an Ops Core H-nape in here. You probably have no idea what that means, and that's okay. But I run just a normal helmet. I love helmets. Only problem is I have holes in this, so it helps with ventilation a lot, but sometimes I'll get hit in the head, and that's not fun. But those of you that have gotten hit in the head more often probably are like, man, I wanna get a helmet. But this is a great helmet. I have my Diamond Doge's patch on the back, which is super cool. I actually run my face mask into this. Now, I know a lot of people have to run face masks under 18. I'm 21. I still run a face mask because I already have enough trouble getting girls, so I might as well wear a face mask because if I get shot there, like, well, I'm just going to lose all the goodies anyway. But I run patches. I have a bungee system on here. You can kind of run whatever you want, obviously. I record gameplay, so I have a GoPro curved adhesive mount on there. Goggles, however, are the most important part in any loadout. Hear me when I say this. Go on eBay if you are a newer player, buy some ESS Profile goggles. Just type it in the description and buy some. They are $25 for new. You can find them sometimes used going for like 15 bucks. Make sure it's a nice lens and it isn't super scratched. I actually had to buy a new one because I've used this lens for like 2 years and it's finally getting old. But these goggles are awesome. If you rip out the phone here, they're still, or the foam, they're still ANSI rated, so they're good. And it provides great ventilation. I actually have the turbofan version, which is a lot more money, but I bought these a long time ago. The profiles are super great, and I'll show you that in a later video. This is a JPC. I love plate carriers. I love chest rigs too, but I just run the same plate carrier in everything. Any open play, any Milsim. This is a Cry JPC. This is a real plate carrier, so it's like 350 bucks, plus I have some stuff on it. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you another loadout here real quick that I also have run. Some of you may prefer to run a loadout something like this. This looks more like a newer player would wear. My friend James actually was wearing this yesterday. This is a new plate carrier. It's nice. It's one of the Emerson ones, so it's cheaper, much more affordable than, say, the Cry JPC, but it still works really well. Also, there is something here. This is a belt. Mag pouches usually are what I run on the left side, and just this is actually a Condirt battle belt, so it's not that high quality, but it's super cheap. And then something like a pistol here if you want to run a sidearm, or if you want to run a dump pouch. You kind of have a lot of flexibility. I'm going to put some stuff in the description that I really like to use, so hopefully that'll help you. Number one on that list is these goggles. These are the green version. I bought these for James for 20 bucks. It was 21 bucks shipped, I believe. 21, 22 bucks shipped. And then ripped the foam out, and they're perfect. They're great goggles. Last but certainly not least is something that kind of looks like this. No, you're not mistaken. I'm actually not rich. Just kidding. I look nothing like the dude. Anyway, some people prefer to kind of just run whatever. They may run a fanny pack, or they may run this. This is just the standard AGM sniper rifle, I think. I don't even know what brand this is, to be honest. But some people prefer to kind of run that. I have actually run this exact same loadout before, but with my Tokyo Marui VSR-10, what I would do is I would keep 5 mags in here, 5 of the mags that I'd keep just right in the fanny pack, and then I had my Tokyo Marui FN57, and so whenever someone got near me, I would just pull out this pistol and kind of shoot at them. Obviously, I wore iPro. I think I actually wore my same helmet system. But the point of this video is, whatever you have right now, it doesn't matter if you have this high-end gear, all this awesome stuff. I played Airsoft for 9 years. I started out running some $10 stupid goggles that I got at the surplus store that I barely could see through, and I had a Condor chest rig that I think I bought for $18. It was great, it worked, it was fine, it was kind of tight, and then I had some sort of M4, I don't really exactly remember what brand it was. But the point of this video is, if you have stuff right now, maybe work towards better gear, but you don't have to have all this great gear to go out and play. Maybe this is more of an open play type loadout and stuff like this. I do play Milsim a lot too. I've been to a lot of American Milsim events. I love Milsim. I started actually playing Milsim, so I ran like woodland camouflage. But right now, I'm 9 years into Airsoft, and I love open plays just as much as Milsims. I just love going to be able to go and play, and shoot my friends. It's kind of nothing that can beat that. But hopefully this video was helpful and insightful for you guys. I'm thinking about doing a top 5 video on top 5 best pieces of gear and gun stuff that you should get as a beginner. If you want to see that video like this has been Alec Mac 101, and I'll see you guys later. You know what brand M16 this is? M14 this is? Woo! I am good at Airsoft.